everyone, it's Amanda here with your August 2018 RuneScope. And August is a special month here at RuneScopes because it marks my 5th year anniversary here on YouTube. So yay, 5 years doing this for you guys. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. For those of you that get private readings, and particularly my regulars out there, you know who you are. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, for supporting me, and recommending your friends, your family to get readings with me or to come check out my channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys. So I just wanted to take a moment to say that. Otherwise I wouldn't still be here 5 years later. So yeah, when I started here on YouTube, there was maybe a handful of people reading tarot. Nobody was reading runes. And, you know, and there were a few astrologers, but now it's just like, man, it's exploded. So, you know, but before that, I did it the old-fashioned way. I read at psychic fairs and worked at a metaphysical bookshop doing readings there for a while. So I've been doing this for 20 years. But if you're new here and you like my content and you find that I am connecting with you in the general reads, definitely click the subscribe button, because then you will get notified whenever I upload new content each month. But this month, in conjunction with the runes, I'm going to be using the Pagan Tarot. And I used to know who this is by. Oh, Gina M. Pace and Luca Raimondo is who this deck is by. And in conjunction with our trusty runes, of course. But yeah, and then as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of your August reading over on my Vimeo channel. You'll find that link below. I will be pulling one card from Madame Mendora's Fortune Cards for your spiritual guidance reading for the month of August. Don't forget your mid-year check-in readings are also over there, covering July through December of 2018, if you want to get a longer-term view of how the rest of the year is going to play out. So definitely check that all out. Also remember, I've got the special going on. 5 questions for $50. Those readings will be going through the end of July. So if you want to get the discounted price, discounted reading, got 5 little specific questions you want to talk about and explore, hit me up for that. But without further ado, let's see what August holds for all of you out there. Hey there, Pisces. Let's take a look at your roadmap for August 2018. What's my Pisces GPS say for August 2018? Right there it is. All right. And I say roadmap, Pisces, because these are general readings. So not all of these messages will apply to you. Some are going to be for the other Pisceans that are watching. You can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information. But the only way I can connect with you on a private level where I'm just reading your energy is in a private session. So definitely hit me up for the 5 questions for $50 reading. That'll be good through the end of July. We can do that. Or I'm always available for a full 30 minutes if you want to get the full session for $70. All of my readings are done on Skype. But yeah, just drop me a line and we can connect and take out the guesswork. All right. Yeah, I feel this goes down here. So the challenge or the focus, what are we looking at for August? Challenge or focus for my Pisceans. The Chariot. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Cars. In one sense, I'm just percolating, bear with me. This goes here. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, this could be, this is a win. The Chariot is all about overcoming obstacles, being victorious with a partnership. So for some of you, there's need is here in the reverse. So there's just like, there's this element of impatience. I want what I want and I want it now. You or someone else, doesn't have to be you, Pisces. But But I mean, for some of you, the challenge could be, I've got this great new job, this great new partnership. It's a win, it's a victory, it's everything I want, but there's this delay before I can start it. Or for some of you, the challenge is, where is it? I've been looking for the right fit, the right job for months, years, weeks, however long it's been. It's been too long. You're tired of waiting. For some of you, it's like, I'm tired of waiting on the right partner. I'm tired of waiting on, you know, I'm tired of dating losers. I'm tired of only meeting the same sort of people. I'm tired of the hookup culture. I want something more serious. You know, for those of you that it's not a job, it could be, you know, the more personal side of the spectrum. So yeah, with the Chariots, there could be an element of, I want what I want and I want it now. I want my win. I want my victory. I've earned my victory. I deserve my victory. Where is it? I deserve my new beginning. Ingwas is here. I deserve my, you know, when's my turn? When is my time for protection, for a new relationship, a new job? When is it going to be my time in the sun? You're beyond tired of waiting on it here. So, and I'm not saying the whole month of August is going to be that way, Pisces, but for some of you, and that's not even going to be the way this is working out for all of you, but for some of you, that's what it's feeling. It's like, I'm so sick of having to be patient. I've been patient long enough. Where's my just desserts? And I feel you, Pisces. I feel you. It sometimes feels like the good things or the good results just take forever for us individually. But we look over here and these people are getting that. And we look over here and these people are getting, you know, all the, and it's like, when is it my turn? For others of you, the way this is working is, I feel like somebody is full steam ahead and you may be kind of holding things up. Like you may be wanting to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. So for some of you, maybe you know, there is a partnership, there is, but somebody's trying to like skip to the end. They're not wanting to take the time to, or you're wanting to go slower. It could also work in the reverse. Maybe you're wanting to go, you know, speed things along because you know it's right and it feels right and they're not quite ready. Could be the same thing with a job. You know that you're the right person for the job. Just hire me already. Just let me get in there and do this. You know, but they're, or you've got a start date, but there's a wait. For some of you, because this is a 7 and the Cancer is associated with the Chariot. You know, this could all be going on specifically in July or during the time of Cancer, which is end of June, early July. So maybe this is something that started then. You know, you interviewed for this position. You met this person, you know, and now it's just like different pacing here, different pacing. We do have Righto here in reverse. For some of you, this is like buying a new car. It's as simple as that, you know. You need a car. Your car died. That's what's coming up in the present for some of you. Maybe it's happening right now. Maybe for others of you, it could be end of July going into August. Like this is happening right now. Like the car broke down. I need a new car now because I can't get anywhere. I can't go see my honey. I can't go to work. You know. So your challenge in August could be finding the right car, finding the right deal, making the right negotiation to make a good deal on a vehicle. Yeah, in the present we've got the Emperor. The Emperor in reverse. So yeah, this is somebody who's wanting it their way. And this kind of goes back to this. This could be somebody kind of like telling you how it's going to be. This is what we're going to do. It's got to be my way or the highway. So there could be some arguments or disagreements going on with an older males. For some of you, this could be your father. It could be an Aries in your life. The Emperor is associated with the sign of Aries. But yeah, it just could be a boss or an authority figure. For some of you, this could just be saying you're being pulled over. And, you know, maybe you have a very good reason why your tail light's out. Maybe you have a very good reason why you're speeding. Maybe you have a very good reason why you blew through that stop sign. He's not gonna care. I mean, he takes his job very, very seriously, which you certainly should if you are an authority figure. But yeah, he ain't gonna let it slide. So Pisces, if you're one of the more unconventional Pisces who kind of tend to bend or break the rules a lot, I wouldn't do it in your vehicle, and I wouldn't do it in August. I was just telling Leo, that's how these readings can help you the most. If you see like, okay, I gotta keep that in my brain, not to speed in August, not to blow through the construction signs, not to, you know, because chances are you could get pulled over here. And for some of you, I mean, maybe you've been pulled over a lot, or maybe you've had a DWI or a DUI, whatever, you know. And one more point on your license could be quite serious. So it'll be different levels of intensity for all of you. But yeah, definitely be careful. We do have Mercury retrograde, yay, in August for about the first 3 weeks, I think. So, but yeah, I'm just seeing frustrations around short distance travel, you know, in cars and vehicles. And it's not anything big for most of you. If you do get into an accident or have a fender bender, the other person's gonna be a real, with this guy, he's not real understanding. Make sure your insurance is paid for August. And as long as you do those things, make sure all that stuff's up, you may be able to avoid this altogether. But yeah, there's an ending when it comes to, there could be an ending to an argument with this person, an ending to a disagreement with this person, an ending to dealing with an authority figure. So, I mean, this could just be like some official that you're having to deal with because you're trying to move. You're trying to move to a new country. You're trying to relocate. Or you need to get your passport. You need to get your visa. And you've been going back and forth with someone who's really not very helpful or understanding. And I mean, this is kind of that energy, kind of like this. These are the rules. I don't make them. I just enforce them. I come off as a real jerk, but I can't do anything about it. So yeah, but I mean, for others of you, this is just a disagreement with somebody who just will not see someone else's point of view. Doesn't have to be a male, but with the major arcana, normally, they are the gender they come up as, but I just feel hassle. This is just a hassle. It's a hassle in August dealing with this. That's the word I'm getting. But now this is in the present energy. So like I said, for some of you, it's either going on right now when you're watching this video, you're dealing with car hassles. You're dealing with car issues. You're trying to find a vehicle. You're trying to haggle with this guy because you want this car and he won't negotiate with you. He's like, no, I can't go that. You know, he won't take less for it. This could be going on right now or the end of July into early August. I don't think it's significant. I don't think it's a big deal. This is the kind of guy though that if you are in an accident, he will say, oh, I had all these injuries. He'll, you know, show up in court with the neck brace. You know, he'll take it to that extreme to get what he can out of the situation. For some of you, this is somebody you're ending things with. You're breaking up with this person because they want things their way and they're not willing to listen to you. They're not taking your viewpoints into account. Maybe again, for some of you, this is the pacing thing. You talked about it in July or when the sun was in Cancer, end of June into early July. Maybe for some of you, you met this person end of June into early July and they just wanted to fast forward through this early part of the relationship and you're not comfortable with that at all. That's like the least. I feel like that's the lowest down on the totem pole here with this. And it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. This could be somebody like, you know, a family member or some other, like a friend or some other connection that's like, you know, let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend that argument didn't happen, that disagreement. Let's pretend I didn't do that. They're wanting to skip over something. And you're like, no, hold up, wait a minute. I would like my feelings to be acknowledged. And everybody has a right for their feelings to be acknowledged. Because if they're not acknowledged, then that other person isn't even understanding or they just don't care. And so what's the point of being around them, right? The help coming in for August is the Six of Wands. Victory, again. Yeah, victory. Got 3 major arcana in August here, Pisces. Right? 1, 2. Oh, two major arcana. But because this is so similar, this is like the minor arcana version of the Chariot. This is a win, victory, recognition, promotion, award, reward, coming out on top. And this is the sore loser. There's somebody that's disgruntled or not happy about, maybe jealous of your promotion, your award, this job, this sweet, sweet gig you're getting, this sweet, sweet relationship that you may be getting into for some of you. And, but yeah, this is usually, the wands are usually fire energy, career opportunities, career advancement, some sort of achievement, recognition, you're being celebrated in some way here, Pisces, and someone else is resentful or jealous, or maybe at their expense. Maybe you are promoted because someone is fired, because they were lazy, not doing their job, or not doing their job correctly, or doing things that were kind of sketchy. It's like someone else's stupidity will be your gain on the work front, Pisces. It's like they're leaving and opening a spot for you, or you know, sometimes when certain people are, you know, resentful of us, it feels pretty good, because you may be like, there, see, I told you I'd make it. You were always saying, you know, maybe it's this person. I was saying, oh, you'll never achieve that, or you'll never move there, or you'll never do this, or you'll never get that job, or you'll blah, 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 and then here you go and you get it. And you're like, blah, take that. So what must be accepted about the month of August? We've got the Elemental of Wands in reverse. This is like the Queen of Wands in, no, I'm sorry, the Page of Wands in other decks. Let me show you what it looks like in this one. Upright. So yeah, this would be like the Page of Wands in reverse. Troublemaker, somebody with a temper, somebody who's jealous, acting like a child, very immature, selfish, throwing a tantrum kind of energy. So you have a lot of fire signs showing up here in August, Pisces. And it could be somebody who is back in your life because they've severed ties with someone else. They're going through a divorce. They are, you know, some of you, it's the person you're divorcing and they're not happy you're getting away, but you are. And it's like, I think for many of you though, all of this fire energy that was coming up, the person who's trying to skip over the difficult points of a relationship, or trying to get to the easier place, or you know, it's their way or the highway. I feel like these are all tying in together for many of you. Or they're jealous that you're getting recognition. They're jealous that it's all the same person for most of you, I feel. And it could be somebody that you haven't spoken to in quite some time. Again, like they're trying to come back. They're trying to, I don't get a real romantic sense though. I'm going to be honest. For most of you, if it's a reunion, I feel like it's a family member, it's a friend, somebody you had. It could be an ex, but it's somebody that you haven't spoken with in quite some time. Esau indicates there's been a freeze on this relationship for quite a while. There's been a rift, you haven't spoken, and now out of nowhere, and you knew they'd eventually show up again. You had that intuitive feeling, and but you were kind of enjoying not having to deal with them because of this, you know, their energy is just so in your face, but all about them. And it's kind of like they'll try to come back, and if it's not on your terms, you may just be like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. You may be like, let's go back to when we weren't speaking. I liked that better. You know, with some people, that is the best course of action. Sorry to say, you know, we're not meant to get along with everybody. You can't do that. It's impossible. It's impossible. I know some very sweet, kind, wonderful people who try to do that. And, you know, you just can't, you can't do that and have self-esteem. Because there are some people that are not happy unless they're walking on or taking advantage of other people. And you've got to have boundaries when it comes to those people. That's the energy I get with this person. So anybody who's not willing to respect your boundaries, respect your feelings, listen to what you have to say, or your feelings, why do you need that in your life? The outcome. We got the Seven of Chalices in reverse. This could also be news of a fire sign in some sort of car accident, in some sort of vehicle accident here, Pisces. And, you know, you could be concerned, even if it is somebody you haven't spoken with or you haven't been in touch. You may hear that somebody has been in an accident. You may be concerned with them and about how they're doing. But yeah, for whatever reason, there may be this distance. You may feel like you can't talk to them or go see them, or so yeah, I'm sorry to report that, Pisces. Because this seems that for some of you, that's Hagalaz made me think of that, because that is the rune of accidents, and with Rido in reverse and Mercury retrograde, I mean, you know, it could be someone close to you. It's a fire sign, but you haven't really spoken to them, but you hear they've been in a rather serious car accident, or maybe they got a DUI, or maybe, you know, they got pulled over and because they've had so many points on their record, they had to, like, they're in trouble. It could be something like that. But yeah, Hagalaz is the rune of the unexpected, external forces. It's kind of like the Tower card in the tarot. Forces outside our control. But I think for most of you, this is happening too. This elemental of wands in reverse, page of wands. It could be one of your kids, but I feel like this is a grown kid. This is not, you know, it's just somebody who acts like a page, acts like a little kid. The outcome of August is the seven of chalices in reverse. So this is upright. So this is clarity after a time of confusion when it comes to family, when it comes to groups, when it comes to, interdependence, the people that you're closest with, right? If there's been confusion around regarding the family unit, your nearest and dearest, your coworkers, your team, it could be that. But yeah, when Manas comes up, it talks about like support and people coming together to help each other, and an end to confusion or an end to illusion or delusions here. And Solu is here, which is the rune of the sun. So it's a positive end to the month. Whatever's going on, I feel like there was victory coming up for you. Pisces, this really does feel external. For most of you, I feel like this is going on with someone else. And because you're close to them, that's what's coming up and affecting you. And it's probably not going to affect the entire month of August. But the fact that if that's the case, your challenge is actually someone else's challenge, that's a good thing, because it means August is just kind of like, you know, things are pretty calm, things are going, things are moving for you, but because again, you had the victory, the recognition. Now this could be someone saying, the recognition could be someone saying, you were right. But if it's this guy, I mean, man, that would really, like, he'd have to bite it out. It would be so hard for him to say, I'm sorry, or that you were right about something. But it may happen, Pisces, for some of you. Or it could be other people saying, like, yeah, this person should have let you say your piece. They shouldn't have been trying to rush you, you know, into forgiving them, or, you know, skip past all, like, oh, I don't want to talk about that, let's just move forward. That kind of thing. Somebody else may be saying that to you, yeah, that was wrong of this person, and, you know, you shouldn't have to do that. So, but, you know, as a family group, as a family or a close friend group, whoever you depend on, there's clarity coming, where before there's been confusion or just a lot of delusion or illusion. Maybe somebody was, you know, and this happens a lot in this age of social media. People will put on Facebook or Twitter or whatever the life that they wish they had, or the life they want everyone to think they have, but really that's not what's going on. For some of you, you could find that, you know, that's all been a lie, or, you know, there's been some deep, troublesome stuff going on and you're just finding out about it. So there could be a reveal. Try to stay positive though in August, Pisces, because again, like I said, I don't think for many of you this is happening to you. It's more, it's like affecting you because it's happening to someone else. And so you're kind of being pulled into the maelstrom here. But let's jump over to the Vimeo channel. I'm going to shuffle Madame Endora's fortune cards. These are by Christine Philippak. And we will see what further guidance and wisdom we can get for you for the month of August and how to deal with these very Mercury retrograde energies, and see if we can get some more clarity, more answers for you over there. So that link is below. I'll see you on Vimeo. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you back here for September's reading.